Be me, master watchmaker. Work in a basement shop in Vienna. Old city, old stones, old time. The air smells of brass oil and stale coffee. My world is measured in millimeters and seconds. Have a specific bench, south-facing window, high up, light hits my mat at exactly 9 o'clock. I wear a loop on my eye like a second skin. Tweezers are extensions of my fingers. Silence is not empty here. It is filled with the ticking of 300 clocks. They are rarely synchronized, a chaotic heartbeat of gears and springs. I find peace in the mechanical logic. If a gear is broken, you replace it. If a spring is loose, you tighten it. Human interaction does not work this way. People are imprecise. They are late. They speak too loud. They bring dust into the clean room. I have worked alone for 5 years. The owner, old Herr Muller, handles the customers upstairs. I stay below. I fix the time. Then Monday happens. Muller comes down the spiral stairs. The wood creaks. Heavy steps. He is not alone. Lighter steps follow. A rhythmic tapping. Boots. I don't look up from the Rolex movement clamped in my vise. Focus is absolute. Muller clears his throat. The sound vibrates in the silence. I sigh. Place the tweezers down. Turn around on my stool. This is the new apprentice. She is standing there, messy hair tied back with a velvet ribbon. Oversized wool sweater. Hands stained with ink or oil. She is holding a box of tools. It looks heavy. She is smiling like she hasn't seen the dust yet. Muller introduces her. Elena. She specializes in automatons, music boxes, dolls that move, toys. I nod. Watchmakers look down on toy makers. It is not precision. It is theater. She steps forward, extends a hand. I look at it. Calluses on the fingertips, short nails. Good. I shake it briefly. Her grip is firm, warm. Too warm for a basement. Muller leaves us. The silence returns. But it is different now. She is breathing. She walks to the empty bench across the room, drops her box. Clatter of metal on wood. I flinch. She catches my eye. Sorry, she whispers. But her whisper echoes. I turn back to the Rolex. Adjust the loop. Try to find the rhythm again. Tick, tick, tick. Scrape of a chair. Rustle of a coat. Click of a latch. She is unpacking. I try to ignore it. It is going to be a long week. Tuesday. I arrive at 7:45. Unlock the door. Turn on the overhead lamps. She is already there, sitting at her bench. She has a mug of tea, steam rising. There is a small radio on the shelf. It is playing jazz. Very low, but it is there. I stand in the doorway, stare at the radio. She looks up. Morning. She smiles. I point at the radio. No music. She blinks. It helps me focus. I walk to my bench, put on my apron, tie the strings behind my back. The clocks are the music. I say it flatly. She tilts her head. That sounds lonely. It is precise. She turns off the radio. The silence rushes back in. It feels heavier than before. She shrugs. Okay. Rules are rules. She goes back to work. She is taking apart a mechanical bird, feathers made of brass, tiny bellows for the lungs. I watch her from the corner of my eye. She is not using a loop. She is using a magnifying glass on a stand. Her posture is terrible, hunched over, elbows on the table. Amateur. I focus on my balance wheel. Hairspring needs adjustment. Microsurgery on time itself. An hour passes. 2. I hear a sigh. Then a curse word. Soft. German. I ignore it. Another sigh. Louder. I look up. She is holding a tiny gear. It is stripped. Problem? She looks at me. Defeated. I can't find a replacement for this. It's from 1890. French. I slide off my stool. Walk over. Stand behind her. Look at the gear. It is garbage work. Stamped metal, not milled. I can make one. She looks up. You can? I nod. It will take 20 minutes. She smiles. A real smile. Not polite, relieved. You're a wizard. No. I am a watchmaker. I take the gear. Go to the lathe. The hum of the motor is soothing. I cut the brass, file the teeth, polish the pivots. She watches me, leaning on the counter, chin in hands. Does it bother you? What? That I'm watching? No. Good, because your hands are beautiful. My brain stutters. The file slips. Make a microscopic scratch. Ruined. I have to start over. I don't look at her. Don't talk while I'm cutting. Sorry. She doesn't sound sorry. She sounds amused. I finish the gear. Hand it to her. Don't break it. She holds it up to the light. It glimmers. Perfect. She installs it, wins the key. The bird flaps, it sings, a tiny whistling tune. She laughs. It works. I go back to my bench, put the loop back in. My heart rate is elevated. Annoying. Wednesday. Routine is shattered. She brings pastries, puts one on my bench. It is flaky. Crumbs are the enemy of watches. I stare at it. Eat it, she says. It's apricot. I can't eat here. Dust. She rolls her eyes. Live a little. I pick it up, walk to the sink in the corner, eat it standing up, brush the crumbs off my apron, wash my hands, dry them. Is it good? She asks. It was adequate. She grins. You liked it. I sit down, resume work. Lunchtime. Usually I eat a sandwich. Alone. Read a trade magazine. She pulls up a chair, sits backwards on it, eating a salad, crunching loudly. So, she starts. Why clocks? Why not? That's not an answer. I check the time on the wall. 12:15. They make sense. The world is chaos. Clocks are order. You fix the order. Yes, she nods. Thoughtful. I like the broken things. Why? Because they have stories. A watch just tells time. A music box remembers a song. Sentimental. Maybe, she points at my wrist. You don't wear a watch. No. Why? I know what time it is. She laughs. Loud. It bounces off the stone walls. You are very strange. I am professional. Same thing. She finishes her salad, leaves the container on the side table. I wait until she goes to the bathroom. I throw the container away. Wipe the table. Restore order. Thursday. Rain. Heavy Viennese rain. It batters the street-level window. The shop is dark. Cozy. I am working on a Patek Philippe. Grand complication. Very expensive. Very delicate. She is working on a doll. A clown. Creepy thing. She is struggling with a spring. I can hear the metal groaning. I try to ignore it. Snap. The spring flies across the room. Hits my lamp. Ding. I freeze. Slowly look up. She is holding her hand. Blood. Small cut. But blood is bad. Contamination. I stand up immediately. Go to the first aid kit. She is sucking on her finger. Don't do that. Bacteria. She looks at me. Wide eyes. It stings. Give me your hand. I sound authoritative. She extends her hand. Palm up. Fingers are long. Skin is rougher than mine. I clean the cut. Alcohol wipe. She hisses. Sting. Be quiet. I apply a bandage. Precise. No wrinkles in the fabric. There. She looks at the bandage. Then at me. You have a bedside manner. I am not a doctor. No. You are a mechanic. Technician. She smiles. Thanks, technician. She doesn't pull her hand away immediately. It stays in mine for 3 seconds too long. I let go. Step back. Check my own hands. Clean. Go back to the Patek. My hands are shaking slightly. Wait 2 minutes until they stop. Resume work. Friday. End of the first week. I am exhausted. Mental fatigue. She is a variable I cannot calculate. 5 p.m. I cover my bench. Lock the tools in the drawer. She is still working. Glue drying on the clown's face. You are staying? I ask. Just for a bit. I want to finish this face. Don't forget to lock up. I won't. Have a nice weekend, she says, without looking up. I pause at the door. Look back. The lamplight catches her hair, loose strands glowing gold. She is humming again. I don't tell her to stop. I leave. Walk home. My apartment is silent. Digital clock on the oven. Blinking. I sit in my chair, stare at the wall. It is too quiet. Week 2. She wears a different perfume. Vanilla and solvent. It lingers in the shop. I find myself waiting for the smell. Pathetic. She asks for help with the lathe. I show her, stand close, correct her grip. Her shoulder touches my chest. I don't move away. Efficiency. It is just efficiency. She learns fast. Hands are steady. Not as steady as mine, but good. We develop a rhythm. She handles the large clocks now. Wall clocks, cuckoo clocks, things with big gears. I stick to the wristwatches, pocket watches, the microscopic world, but we share the space. We pass tools without speaking. She knows when I need the oiler. I know when she needs the pliers. A dance. Wednesday of week 3. Muller comes down. He looks stressed. Urgent job. Wealthy. Client. Antique automaton. A writing boy. Complex mechanism. Broken during shipping. Needs to be ready for an auction on Saturday. 3 days. Impossible. Muller looks at me. Can you do it? I look at the machine. It is a nightmare of cams and levers. Hundreds of parts. I don't do automatons. I say. Elena steps forward. I do. Muller looks doubtful. It is very complex, Elena. She looks at me. He can help with the gears. I can do the programming. The cams are the memory. I look at her. Her eyes are bright. Challenge. She wants this. I sigh. We can do it. Muller nods. Good. Bonuses if you finish. He leaves. We are alone with the machine. It is a mess. Bent rods. Shattered spring. We start immediately. No radio. No talking. Just work. We strip it down, parts everywhere. Organized chaos. I fix the mainspring. Machine new screws. She maps the cam stack. Figures out the writing sequence. It is late. 9 p.m. Outside is dark, stomach growls. She laughs. Hungry. I forgot to eat. Me too. I have protein bars. She fishes in her bag. Throws me one. Chocolate peanut butter. We eat in the dark shop. Only the bench lamps on. Shadows stretch on the walls. This is nice, she says. Working late? Working with you. I chew slowly. You are chaotic, I say. She smiles. You are rigid. We balance. Maybe. Back to work. Midnight. My eyes are burning. The mechanism is reassembled. The moment of truth. She winds the key. Ratchet clicks. Loud in the silence. She releases the brake. The boy moves. Head turns. Hand dips in the inkwell. Real ink. He starts to write on the paper. Gears whirring. Smooth. No grinding. I hold my breath. She holds hers. He writes a word. French. L'éternité. Eternity. He stops. Returns to neutral. It works. She lets out a breath. A laugh. Grabs my arm. We did it. She is shaking with adrenaline. I look at the machine, then at her. Her face is smudged with grease. Eyes tired but electric. Good job, I say. She looks at me. Intense. Steps closer. You're amazing with the metal. I couldn't have fixed that spring. You mapped the motion. I couldn't have done the logic. Mutual respect. Dangerous territory. She is standing very close. I can smell the vanilla. And the old oil. Best smell in the world. She leans in. Just an inch. Testing the boundary. I don't step back. The rulebook is burning in my head. Then the phone rings. Upstairs. Loud. The spell breaks. She jumps back. Laughs nervously. Who calls at midnight? Probably Muller checking in. I answer the extension. It is Muller. I tell him it is done. He is happy. I hang up, turn back to her. She is packing her bag. I should go. Metro stops running soon. Yes. I walk her to the door. Rain. Again. She opens her umbrella. See you tomorrow, boss. She calls me boss when she is teasing. I am not her boss. See you. She walks away. I lock the door. Lean my forehead against the cool glass. My heart is ticking like a cheap alarm clock. Erratic. Unregulated. Friday. The aftermath. Mueller takes the automaton. He is pleased. He gives us envelopes. Cash bonus. I put mine in my pocket. She opens hers. Yes, she pumps a fist. Drinks are on me tonight, she says. I look up. Drinks? Yes. To celebrate. You drink, right? I drink. Good. 7 p.m. The pub around the corner. I nod. Okay. The rest of the day is a blur. I am cleaning a movement I have cleaned 3 times, just to look busy. She is whistling. 7 p.m. We go to the pub. It is noisy, crowded. I hate it. We find a booth in the back. Darker? Quieter? She orders beer. Large ones. I loosen my tie. She watches. Unbutton the top button. Scandalous. She teases. I take a drink. Cold, bitter, good. So, she leans on the table. What does a watchmaker do for fun? I read. I walk. I organize. She groans. You are a robot. I suspect you are an automaton I built. I smile. Small one. Maybe. Did you forget to program the fun cam? She laughs. Throws a coaster at me. I catch it. Reflexes. See? Machine. We talk. About not work. She is from the countryside. Moved here for art school. Dropped out to fix things. Liked the mechanics better than the theory. She has a cat, Felix. She talks about him for 20 minutes. I listen. I don't care about cats, but I like listening to her voice. It is not ticking. It is fluid. She asks about me. I tell her about my grandfather. He taught me the discipline. She listens. Serious face. He sounds strict. He was perfect. She reaches across the table. Touches my hand. Nobody is perfect. Not even you. I look at her hand on mine. Contrast. Pale skin against the dark wood table. I don't pull away. I know. I say. The beer is finished. We order another. And another. The noise of the pub fades. Tunnel vision. Just her face. Her laugh. The way she pushes her hair back. 11 p.m. Closing time. We stumble out. Cold air hits us. Sobering. But not completely. She lives near the river. I walk her. Gallantry. Old habits. We walk along the canal. Streetlights reflecting on black water. She is humming again. Some jazz tune. I start humming the bass line. She stops, stares at me. You know this song? Miles Davis. She grins, wide. There is hope for you yet. We reach her building. Old apartment block. She stops at the door, turns to me. This was fun. Yes, it was. She sways slightly, steps closer. Look up at me. You are very tall. Average height. Tall to me. She grabs my lapels, pulls me down. I freeze. Panic. Calculation. Then she kisses my cheek, soft, warm, loud smudge sound. Good night, robot, she whispers. Then she is gone. Inside the door, I stand on the street, touching my cheek. I walk home. I don't count my steps. I don't check the time. I just walk. Saturday, day off. I am restless. Apartment is too clean. I go for a walk. End up near the shop. Why? Habit. I see the light on in the basement window. Saturday afternoon. She is there. I have a key. I shouldn't go in. I go in. Bell chimes. I go down the stairs. She is at her bench. Headphones on. Singing loud. Badly. She is painting a doll face. She doesn't hear me. I stand there for a minute. Just watching. She looks happy, in her element. Chaos around her? Paint tubes, rags, coffee cups. I feel a strange sensation in my chest. Not pain, pressure. She turns, screams, jumps, drops the brush. Jesus! She rips off the headphones. You scared me to death. I am sorry. I saw the light. She glares, then laughs. You are lurking. I am checking security. Lurker. She picks up the brush. Since you're here, make coffee. I should leave. Make coffee. She points at the machine. I sigh. Take off my coat. Make coffee. 2 cups. Black for me. Sugar and milk for her. Disgusting. I bring it to her. She takes a sip. Perfect. She pats the stool next to her. Sit. I sit. Watch her paint. She is drawing eyebrows on the doll. Delicate strokes, breath held. She sticks the tip of her tongue out. Focus. It is adorable. I look away. Look at the wall of clocks. They are ticking. But the sound is background noise now. The foreground is her breathing. The scratch of the brush. Why are you here? She asks, without looking up. I don't know. Bored? Maybe? Missing me? She smirks. I don't answer. Silence stretches. Comfortable. You know, she says softly. I broke a rule yesterday. Which one? No personal drama at work. We were at a pub. Still, I was flirting with a coworker. My heart stops, then restarts. Double time. Were you? I ask, voice steady, face stone. She looks at me, puts the brush down, turns the stool. Yes, obviously. I look at my hands. I am not good at this. At what? Variables. Unknown outcomes. She slides off her stool, stands between my knees, hands on my shoulders. It's not unknown, she says. I like you. You tolerate me. It's a start. I look up at her face. She is not joking. She is serious, for once. I don't date coworkers, I say. The rule? The shield. She rolls her eyes. God, you are difficult. I am precise, she sighs. Okay, technically, I am an independent contractor. Mueller pays me by the job. Not an employee. Loophole. I blink. Is that true? Check the tax forms. I process the information. Valid. Technically correct. The best kind of correct. So? She raises an eyebrow. I stand up. She has to step back, but she doesn't go far. I look down at her. You are messy. I say, yes. You are loud. Very. You have no respect for the integrity of antique gearing. I fix the toys, you fix the time. She counters. I take a breath. Smell of vanilla and paint. I reach out, tuck a strand of hair behind her ear. My hand brushes her jaw. She leans into it. Eyes close. Okay. I say, okay? Okay. She opens her eyes, smiles. Blinding. She grabs my apron, pulls me in. This time it is not on the cheek. It is real, and it is not precise. It is messy. Teeth clash slightly. Noses bump. But the rhythm is there. We find it sync up, like 2 pendulums on the same wall. Resonance. She pulls away, breathless. Wow. I clear my throat. Adjust my collar. Adequate, I say. She laughs. Punches my arm. Hard. You are the worst. I know. I sit back down, pick up my coffee. Hands are steady. Finally. She goes back to painting. But she is humming a different song, the one I hummed last night. I watch the clocks. They are still ticking. Time is still passing. But I am not counting the seconds anymore. I am just living in them. Monday morning. Routine returns, but updated. I arrive at 7:45. She is there at 7:50, record time. She kisses me before she takes off her coat. Quick. Routine, like punching a time card. Mueller comes down at 9 o'clock. Looks at us. I am working on an omega. She is working on a dancer. Silence in the room. But the radio is on. Very low. Jazz. Muller sniffs the air, smells the coffee, sees her messy bench, sees my clean bench. He notices I am not wearing my loop. I am just looking at her. He smiles, shakes his head, goes back upstairs. The floorboards creak. She looks at me, winks, back to work. I put the loop in, pick up the tweezers. Life is loud. Life is messy, but the timing is perfect.